Good afternoon and welcome to Java with Jim. I'm Jim Reese, Director of Business Development at Offit Kurman, joined here today with Ron Curry, who's CEO of Neo Technologies. Ron, how are you today?
Doing well, Jim. Thanks for having me. Glad that I was able to finally join in and have some Java with Jim.
Oh, well, yes, I have mine right here, so thanks for joining me. Let's jump right in here, Ron. Ron, tell us about Neo Technologies. Tell us a little bit about the business and specifically what makes your company different from other companies in your same industry.
Great, Jim. Neo Technologies is a company that was founded by my partner Steve Jones and myself back in 1990. We specialized in document management services, specifically dealing with printers. We actually started the business off with toner cartridge recycling, and over the years it's kind of evolved. What makes us different from other companies in our industry is mainly we kind of set out as not being jacks of all trades. We actually focused in on the printer industry with the supplies, the services associated with the supplies. We were really also very intentional about being located in the city of Baltimore and in the hiring of Baltimore City residents as our personnel, and also along with the hardware side of the business. We specialize in Hewlett Packard, Xerox, Brother International. One of the main things that we always try to keep in focus is we wanted to always sell something that we could service. And we did that because we wanted to make sure that we always had that value added component linked into our business.
Yeah, excellent. Ron, when it comes to Neo Technologies, what are you most proud of?
Well, most proud of right now is just our longevity. We've been, in business for over 30 years, and just kind of started from scratch, recycling toner cartridges in our basement, and now we're just tied in with pretty nice projects. One of the other things that we're really excited about or really proud of is that we actually introduced toner cartridge recycling to the city of Baltimore back in the early 90s, before it was a popular thing. So we're not actually providing that service to the city now, but we kind of take pride in being the ones that introduced it to the city's Office of Recycling. And another thing that we're really proud of is a project that we worked on as we were popping out of 2019 going into 2020. We had a project with Xerox with one of the major school districts in the state of Maryland. It was a rollout of close to 900 pieces of equipment, and we had the opportunity to actually install each piece of that equipment, as well as train the end users at the various schools throughout the entire county. And we did it in like 90 days. And it was it was a feat that they had never seen before with an organization as small as ours. We actually use 6 to 8 people at a time to achieve that goal. So we're just really proud of being able to do that feat. Another thing is the Smithsonian National Museum of African American Art, History, and Culture opened a few years back, and really proud of that because we were the organization that installed all of the printing devices in that museum. So really proud of that as well.
Wow. Well, with the history that you've got because of your tenure in business, you've got lots of things to be proud about and lots of things going forward to be proud about, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Um, Speaking of going forward, what do the next 6 months look like for you and Neo Technologies?
Wow. This was a show a little before me where a guy said, only the shadow knows, back in the 50s. And sometimes, you just kind of feel like that in this day and time that we're living in. But, in the COVID era where things are constantly changing. But one of the things that we are continuously doing is transitioning from a more commodity based organization to providing services, and we just kind of need to do that to kind of pivot in this environment. So we are really pushing hard on promoting our document management services, and we also are just really trying to prepare ourselves to take advantage of the opportunities that will hit when this infrastructure bill, just really goes into motion. So we know that there's going to be a lot of activity across the scale when that hits. So we're just trying to position ourselves to take advantage of that when it happens.
No, there'll be no shortage of people with their hands out, right?
Absolutely.
Well, good luck to you. I hope you get a piece of that because there's plenty of money to go around in that bill. Um, Ron, I'm wondering, what do most people watching this video interview not know about Ron Curry?
Well, one thing is that I much more prefer to listen than to do a whole bunch of talking. That's that's one thing that they may not know. And one thing um, that folks may not know is that I'm a trained architect and a construction management professional. I have an architectural degree from Howard University and worked in home building several years before my partner Steve and I started this business. So a lot of people may not know that I have that background behind me.
Uh, Count me amongst the people that did not know because I did not know, and I know you pretty well, but I didn't know that. That's great.
All right.
Well, another time we'll have to chat and see how you went from architecture and engineering and construction into document management. But that'll be for another time. All right? We get
Awesome.
right. We'll do that another time. But Ron, it's been great to be with you this afternoon. Appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy, but thanks for sharing your story about you and Neo Technologies. And I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure.
Thanks so much, Jim. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. See you later.
Bye
Bye.
now.